6 years in the league, already a 3-time Pro Bowler. I said it about 3 years ago. I said, forget Gronk. He gets hurt. Who's Travis Kelce? I didn't watch a ton of his college games at Cincinnati. He is joining us via the Cowherd Global Satellite Network. Holy Lord. I watched this offense. So you got to tell me, Travis, was there a moment when you first saw Patrick Mahomes? Was it a practice? Was it screwing around? Was there a moment when you went, Oh, he's good. He's really good. When was that moment with this kid?
Off the jump, every single practice, he's throwing at least one or two that are eye opening. There's not an 80-yard pass that goes around that isn't eye opening, and he's throwing a couple of those in practice. So it's there have been kind of areas throughout the preseason last year, the preseason this year, but it wasn't until the bullets were flying in a real game against the Chargers where he threw a pass to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek took it to the house that I was all right. Everybody, put your seatbelts on. This thing's real deal.
By the way, the offense. You were a star in high school, in college, in the NFL, but is this the most fun you've had ever playing football in this offense?
These first 3 games. It's unbelievable. It's we go. Everybody on the offense, really on the team, keeps looking around like, man, we've never been a part of anything like this. Then sure enough, all we know is just to keep coming into work, hacking away at the fundamentals, listening to Coach Reid, who challenges us on every single area of the game. And it's fun. It's fun right now. We're focused on getting better every single week.
Your brother Jason won a Super Bowl and did one of the great speeches in league history. And he's wearing a mummer's costume. It's part of a kind of a Philadelphia thing, right? I want to play the tape. We can watch it individually here. This is your brother. I'm just a media guy, but let's watch the tape here.
Philadelphia! You love the Philadelphia Eagles. Let me get a hell yeah. Jason Kelce's too small. Lane Johnson can't lay off the juice. Brandon Brooks has anxiety. It's the whole team.
So, when you are watching your brother, what is your takeaway on that?
That's classic Jason. That's classic Jason. If you know Jason, you've heard one or two of those speeches like that, to where he gets just a little bit intoxicated and starts speaking from the heart, man. I think he was prime. He wasn't hammered. He was prime when he was doing that one. I don't know if you saw it. He was walking down the street grabbing beers from fans. So it's just it's prime Jason Kelce at his finest. Grasping the moment and letting everyone know. You know what I mean? It's the hungry dog runs faster.
Travis, it used to be the NFL was more buttoned down, but OBJ just got an NBA contract. The Philadelphia Eagles, the Seahawks, yourself, Gronk, personalities now. You probably grew up in a generation where you listened to the coach, you didn't do a lot of talking. But the NFL, to me, is in a really good spot where stars are allowed to be stars. I'm not saying if you guys win, you have to wear a mummer's costume. But you let your personality out a lot. Has that always been who you are?
Always, man. It's and you know what? I think Coach Reid fuels that on this team. He tells everybody, let your personality show, because that's when you're yourself. That's when you're at your best. And I think it's something that's the NFL wants to see. They want to see guys get out from these face masks, these helmets, and show their personalities because of how it's been a success in other sports.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think this is something the NFL was uncomfortable with for a long time. Now, I got to ask you about the offense. Mahomes is very good off script, rolling right, throwing. How much of the Chiefs' offense and these big plays are on script? Because sometimes, Travis, it looks like Sandlot. How much is off script for you?
It's huge. It's a huge part of Pat's game. Being able to elaborate on plays and being able to instinctually make decisions when the play breaks down, to go out there and just play football, play backyard ball. The pass to Chris Conley against the 49ers is a huge example of that right there. He threw an absolute dart. The play breaks down, and that's when Pat's kind of at his best because he still feels very, very comfortable in how he plays the game, even when the play kind of breaks down or turns into something that we weren't expecting it to.
I talked to Michael Vick yesterday, and he said literally, I've never had a coach. I would go to bed at night, and I could visualize how the game would turn out. He goes, Michael Vick told me, he goes, I'd never had a coach like that. Take my audience in, because I've known Andy for a long time. I've been saying this for years. He was one of the first NFL coaches 15 years ago to say, you know what? We can throw the ball on 3rd and 2. I'm going to use the tight end. I want stars. How does Andy Reid elevate you? Because you could have ended up with a stoic coach who was a defensive dude. What does Andy do for your game?
I don't have the same success anywhere else. I mean, Coach Reid is he's helped me develop as a professional, as a pass catcher in this league, as a run blocker, overall just a football player, and the mentality you have to have. It's he puts everyone on the offense all over the field, and he presents matchups for you that you don't get everywhere else. I mean, it's something that I've definitely been blessed to have Coach Reid and be a beneficiary of this offense and how he schemes. Your
family must have been fun. You must have,
man,
your family were they partiers? What's the whole backstory here?
I think we got a party bone in us. I didn't see too much. I didn't see too much of my mother and my father partying growing up. But I know once me and Jason got into the life, we hit it pretty hard.
You do. By the way, only at Amazon.com. Old Spice beard collection designed to help guys achieve the soft, nourish. Touch that beard. That's a beautiful. That is a well done. Between you and Ryan Fitzpatrick, look at that. You should be proud of that.
I am. I'm very proud of it. I'm happy to be with Old Spice because they're the only reason why I really grew this thing out. It was an itchy and ungroomed beard before I got to them, and sure enough, they got this thing looking pretty dapper, if I might say myself.
By the way, Goulet, look at John Goulet on our staff. John Goulet, your beard looks
not as good.
It's not as good. It looks bristly. It looks like you just dipped it into soup. And then look at Travis Kelce's beard. It's luxurious. It's handsome. It's soft. Old Spice, way to go. Rock it out. I got to tell you, Travis, you're so much fun to watch. That offense is ridiculous. Mahomes is great and humble, and Andy Reid's one of my favorite guys. Keep crushing it. You're having a great year, and I love watching you play, man. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.